250 BC, the most powerful weapon on Earth wasn't a sword or an army. It was a single building. Inside its walls was a secret so powerful, it would go on to change the course of human thought forever. This is the story of Alexandria, the city that quietly became the mind of the entire ancient world. Our story begins with one of history's most ambitious conquerors, Alexander the Great. In 331 BC, he founded a brand new city on Egypt's coast and boldly named it after himself, Alexandria. His dream was simple, yet enormous, a city that would become the center of trade, culture, and knowledge itself. But tragically, he died in 323 BC before he ever got to see his dream fully come true. His trusted general, Ptolemy, took control of Egypt and decided he would finish what Alexander had started. Ptolemy didn't just want to build a city. He wanted to build an idea that could reshape all of history. That idea became known as the Great Library of Alexandria, the greatest of its kind on Earth. This wasn't just a library. It was a living treasury of every language and every branch of human knowledge combined. Historians believe this single building once held over 700,000 individual scrolls of ancient wisdom. Every single ship that entered the harbor had its books confiscated instantly, straight by royal order. Scribes would carefully copy them overnight. The original always stayed behind, while the traveler only got a copy back. That's exactly how Alexandria slowly became the meeting point for every civilization's collected knowledge and wisdom. It was here that Euclid wrote his legendary book, Elements, still the foundation of geometry today. 2,000 years later, the very same geometry taught in schools worldwide still traces back to this exact room. Brilliant scientists like Archimedes came here too, quietly uncovering the fundamental laws of physics itself. He once famously said, "Give me a place to stand, and I will move the entire Earth." Eratosthenes used nothing more than simple shadows and geometry to calculate the Earth's entire circumference. This happened at a time when most people still firmly believed that the Earth was completely flat. Hipparchus carefully mapped the stars, quietly laying the very foundation for all of modern astronomy. Herophilus conducted the very first scientific study of the human body, earning the title Father of Anatomy. Mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and engineering, the greatest minds from every single field gathered here together. Standing right alongside the library was another incredible place, known as the Mausoleum. It was essentially the world's very first research university. Scholars lived, ate, and studied here completely free. There was even a botanical garden, a private zoo, and an observatory, all built to bring science closer to life. Alexandria was no longer just an ordinary city. It had truly become the beating heart of human progress. This wasn't a decision made only for the benefit of Egypt. It was made for the entire world. Alexandria opened its doors wide, welcoming brilliant scholars from every single corner of the known world. Every single scroll here was treated like treasure, knowledge that could truly never be lost again. It wasn't reserved only for great scholars either. Young, eager students came here to learn as well. Euclid's mathematical ideas were so solid and precise that no one has ever needed to rewrite them. This entire place wasn't only about books. It was truly about the freedom to think, question, and debate. Every single scholar who left this place carried brand new knowledge out into the rest of the world. Alexandria's influence didn't stay contained in Egypt. It spread far across the entire ancient world. But sadly, every great and beautiful thing eventually seems to meet a tragic, painful end. In 48 BC, during Julius Caesar's brutal war in Egypt, a devastating fire broke out near the harbor. It's said that thousands upon thousands of priceless scrolls were completely destroyed in that single fire. Centuries and centuries of accumulated human knowledge turned to ash within just a few minutes. But it wasn't only one single event. Centuries of war, neglect, and turmoil slowly wore the library down. With every new war and every new invasion, the library faced yet another looming threat. What was once a bright beacon of knowledge slowly and quietly faded into complete silence. And one day, the greatest treasure the ancient world had ever known simply vanished completely. For many long centuries afterward, this incredible treasure was almost entirely forgotten by the world. Even today, dedicated archaeologists are still actively searching for its long-lost physical remains. But here's the real question worth asking. What does this ancient story have to do with us today? Alexandria taught the world something powerful. When knowledge is gathered together, humanity advances faster than ever before. Today's internet, Wikipedia, and countless digital libraries are all direct descendants of that very same original idea. What we now casually call the cloud, its earliest concept was actually born right here in Alexandria. The idea of free knowledge for absolutely everyone is still very much alive today, just in a new form. Every single scroll that burned still somehow lives on, quietly in some book somewhere today. Alexandria itself is gone forever, but remarkably, its powerful idea never truly died. Because real, lasting power was never found in the sword. It was always found in knowledge. In fact, Egypt eventually rebuilt this exact dream. The Bibliotheca Alexandrina now proudly stands near that same coastline. It stands today as a modern tribute to an ancient idea that simply refused to die. Great civilizations rise not only through conquest, but through curiosity, learning, and the courage to keep asking questions. Even when the flames took every single scroll, they could never truly take away the idea itself. And that same idea still lives on today, in every book, every school, and every curious mind. If you truly enjoyed this journey through history, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel right now. Let me know down in the comments, which ancient civilization should we explore together in our very next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Keep learning, keep questioning, keep discovering.